Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? There we go. There's a bit of game appearing there. Now, for some reason, I have got no desktop audio at the moment. Don't know why that is. It's all working before. Hate it when stuff like this happens. Bear with me a second. Bear with me a second. We are looking good, I think. No idea. Never know why this stuff happens. Total silence. How very odd. How very odd. So anyway, we'll kick in. I'll try and work out what's going on in the background. Hello, everyone. Evening, Scott, Jacob, Taz, Scorp, Mark Thor is here. Trey, how you doing? Ergo, Chris Newell, welcome to the stream, mate. I saw you were a newbie. Welcome. Algathar, Long Hill, Dan McCann, how's it going? Trippin, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. Nice to see you all. I have no sound on my game at the moment. This is happening all the time at the moment, isn't it? Where is my audio? It's brilliant when you test something before you go live and then it just doesn't work. So, I'm going to quickly check my audio. Look, do you know what we'll do? We'll fire up the grill. Fire up the grill. We've got more beer than we know what to do with here. So we can get stuck into that. You're all now honorary members of the Farmers Barbecue Club. Coming to a t-shirt near you anytime soon. And I'm going to work out why my audio isn't working, which is really, really annoying. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something really basic. I'm going to fire up a YouTube and see if it plays. Anybody know any good YouTubers? Let me try and work out what's what. I thought it might be me.
So I don't know.
Oh, see, my YouTube's working.
How you done?
Oh, because he's dulcet tones there. So for some reason, I'm not getting game audio. Do you know what I'm going to do? For that very reason, I know my headphones are working. I'm going to just do a quick restart. So, let's talk among ourselves. What's everyone up to this week? There's a lot of chat about grill here. What's the amount I can have in that BGA? I don't know, Long Hill. It operates incredibly quickly, the BGA. Really shoots through it. Literally, you drop the bales in and it's virtually... it processes it super quick. So I think I'm going to say it's about 60 or 70k. Black Book, if you want that shirt to come with pre-stained with barbecue sauce, we can make that happen. Evening, Kelly, how's it going? Bear with us while we just reboot. Hopefully we'll not get any criticism from anybody. No more down likes. Honestly, you test this stuff and then it just doesn't work. It's sod's law, isn't it? Thank you, Kelly. That's very kind of you. We'll have some actual gameplay in a minute, I hope. Just doing a little restart here. Keith's just chilling. He's got time off work. Very nice, mate. Glad to hear you've got some time off. Of course, now my FS19 is just sitting. I think that might be the problem. I think it might have hung itself a little bit. Right, sorry. I could talk about FS22, but I don't have any more info. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? A little update. Evening, Zeno. Thank you very much. Oh, that's very kind of you to say, mate. That's very generous. Scooter, there's every possibility that. In fact, that's probably the number one possibility. Easily. Sarah Hughes, welcome back. Nice to see you. What did we do last stream? Oh, we managed to make our first whiskey. There we go, see? No, go figure. Reboot the game, and it's fine. So where that audio went, I will never know. So for once, it wasn't a problem between the keyboard and chair, Scooter. Right, let's get into it. We are now 8 minutes late, so I'm going to run the stream 8 minutes longer just for that. Madison, has anybody tried the new Spectacle Island? I haven't played it yet, no. Did play it on 17, though. It was good. Oh, excuse me. I'll just close the door there. We'll be using that later. After a few more... Let's turn the music on as well. Just chilling with a grilling. We actually don't have time for this. So much to do. So much to do. Right. Bales and windrowing is order of the day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this on... turn my audio down. I'm going to deafen myself. I am going to... Oh, we already windrowed this, didn't we? Let it run at the end of the last episode. So I'm going to move him out of the way, and we're going to get the... we're going to get the white onto the baling. We're going to get this baling done first and foremost. So I've got a bit of a plan for tonight. So I'll share it with you as we go on. One of the things we're going to look at, we're definitely going to have a bit of a yard sale tonight. So you can all bid for equipment. Highest bidder wins. I'm not going to get rid of everything, but for example, the combine and both headers are available. Maybe this little small trailer as well, if anybody's interested in that. We'll pool it all together later. Probably going to get rid of this this seeder as well here, and this mower, and possibly the universal. If George Geo's not here, he'll shout at me. And obviously now we've upgraded our baler to a square one as well, so we're going to probably get rid of our little bale wrapper, which has been brilliant as well. But, you know, to be honest, we've got to upgrade stuff now. Kestas Jat! Started to play FS19 today. A lot to learn. I will have fun learning it, mate. It's I'm still learning stuff every day. Well, there you go, Trey. I'll line stuff up later, and you can bid for it. We'll let it run beyond the stream as well, in case anybody who's not here wants to bid on stuff, but we could do that in... let's unfold the baler. We can do that in the Discord as well, so if you're not a member of the Discord, feel free to join. Hey, Argsy's in the house. You broke my sound, Argsy. Thank you, Sam. That's very kind of you to say. Oh, we're running at a brilliant 3 miles an hour here. I wonder if we need to switch switch tractors. Well, this is going to take a while. Oh, we're cranking up now, speeding up. So, if you remember, we windrowed this in the Sunday episode, and it. Oh, I can't drive with this. It's gonna have to switch tractors. We haven't got time for this nonsense. Let's go and get the John Deere, see if he pulls a bit better. That's a surprise, actually. That is a surprise. Could have sworn he was quite powerful. There we go. Sarah, do I play console? I have got a console, but I don't play FS19 on console. Let's roll this into place here. Maybe we could use him for picking up bales later with the bale trailer. Let's see, the John Deere's got a little bit more horsepower. Let's give him a go. Never checked the horsepower requirements, actually. Evening, Anders. Nice to have you here. Oh, pay attention, don't read the chat. Occupational hazard. Edgar's working Bull's Gap at the same time. Nice to hear it, Edgar. Good stuff. It is a good map. It is a good map. Now, one of the things we're going to do tonight was recommended to me in the week by one of my subs, X Blank. So if you're watching, X, say hello. And he's highlighted to me. I'll just show you on the map here. He's highlighted to me. There's quite a nice little outlet here that can take us back to the road, which would prove to be a very nice little shortcut down to the co-op and the shop and stuff. So he suggested, why don't you cut through the trees here and make a path down here? Obviously not our land. We might have to speak to some of the field owners, but we could do that, I think. So that's quite a nice little suggestion. I really like that. So so that was good. And it was Scott George's recommendation to do a little auction. So I'm well up for that as well. I think that's a great idea. Oh, Fusion's in the house as well. Evening, sir. I've seen a few other people arrive. Grandpa, Hijack as well. Welcome back, mate. Botar's in as well. Try 5 Life. Welcome, mate. I'll buy it. Or Grey Devil's going to buy it all. Nice to see. Well, they have to stay sensible. Nobody's going to give me £1 million for a... They've got to be sensible offers. Can I do... I saw that, Scorp. Can I do an auctioneer's voice? I'm not sure I can. Right, here's the deal, guys. Any of you in this stream that don't follow Fusion Simulations, go and give him a sub now. Top bloke. Top bloke. Nemod, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. I'm doing a lot of PR at the moment, Args. Actually watched the trailer the other day. Actually, it looks quite good. Looks quite good. Don't give me that much. We've got to keep this. We've got to keep this realistic. This series. We can't go silly. Peanut, how you doing? No, I don't have points set out, mate. Sorry, I'm a very basic stream. No, no bots running. Kestas, how is called that mod of the old Russian baler machine I used in the early series? Yeah, I sold it last week. I will. What's it called? Let's have a look for you, mate. Let's have a look for you. It is called Baling technology. There it is. These move about all the time, don't they? It is all the way up here. There you go. Press roll baler. PRP 1,6. So there you go. An old Russian one it is. Where I got it from, I'll never know. My money is probably on FS19.net. Farm Sim Jim, welcome, mate. How you doing? Evening, Derek. Derek has binge watched Survival series this week. Peanut, you're trying really hard to grow your YouTube channel. Any advice? So Peanut, one of the best things I would say is make a plan. Make sure you know what you're doing in terms of when you want to release your videos. Consistency is really key when you start out in YouTube. So if you know you can do 3 videos a week, make sure you release those at the same time every week, so people start to know when your content's coming out. Things like that. Make sure your thumbnails are really good and everybody can read what's on them. What else? Just make the content that you want. The worst mistake you can make is trying to make content that you think other people are going to like. That's the biggest problem, because all you'll do over time is get get bored or get frustrated, because you'll want to do something else and actually, you know, you're not staying true to yourself. So that's definitely a big recommendation. Learn the YouTube algorithm as much as you can. It's a confusing beast, and you'll never really understand it. Even, you know, I wouldn't even claim to understand it, but you start to see patterns and ideas. So tagging your videos properly, making sure your descriptions are good, making sure your headings and titles are good. You know, as basic as it sounds, but don't spell things wrong. You know, make sure you proofread all your copy before you publish your vid. Things like that. It just it's just a constant kind of way of you'll improve a little bit at a time, all the time, just bit by bit by bit by bit. But yeah, and just the most important thing, have fun with it. Tag. Yep, Farmer Hamish is right. Yeah, make sure you go through your tags and make sure they're relevant to the vid as well. Don't mute yourself while live streaming. That's a very good one, Trey. Make sure your sound works when you start a live stream. Things like that. Don't record your videos without sound, Argsy. That's another good one, isn't it, mate? That's always a good plan as well. Hamish makes a good point there. Make more content than you're going to release. I think that's one of my biggest challenges. I only run about 2 or 3 days ahead. Now that's fine on a normal basis, but if you get a busy week, or you get something that happens in real life, that means you can't do your vids, you very quickly run out of content. If you've got a backlog of, you know, 6 or 7, it helps a lot. Unless you're doing time lapse, then it's okay. Yeah, bang music to it. No worries, Brandon. Glad I inspired you. That's very nice of you to say. Who was asking about Sarah Hughes? Could I do a survival series on Dahl Ranch? It's kind of difficult on a map like Dahl Ranch, Sarah, just because it's rather large fields, so you can't really. There's nowhere that is away from you know, all the big fields and stuff where you can set up. I think it's probably, you've got to be quite selective about which maps you do a survival series on. But there's some nice stuff out there. There's some really New Lands, I think, looks really great. To be honest, if I was starting a survival series now, I'd do it on New Lands. I know Farmer Taz is running one on New Lands at the moment, so there you go. Yeah, I agree. Time-lapse is a great way to start doing YouTube. I never did it. I just dove straight into the deep end. But I know Argsy started his channel doing time-lapse. Fusion's still a time-lapser. Although he's venturing now into a little bit of chat stuff. So yeah, no, it's... yep, there's lots of different ways to do it. There you go, Farm Sim Jim. It's all fun and games, literally, until you have to start editing. That's the part you struggle to force yourself to sit down and do. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I suppose I'm lucky in that context that that's actually what I do as a job. So I've been doing it for 20 years. So it's almost, I've got so much muscle memory. I can really speed through my edits quite quick. So from that perspective, it's... I was meant to make these into 8,000 litre bales. Oh well. Forgot about that. Yeah, if you can get into a rhythm, you know, sometimes when I'm filming episodes, you know it's going to be an easy edit, and then there's other times when you're like, oh man, this is going to be a nightmare. You've forgotten to install a mod, or something doesn't work quite right and you have to reset stuff, and yeah, sometimes those are a pain. In fact, Marksville this week was hilarious. When I pulled my content into my software to edit it. I have 2 channels. I have a channel for the mic and a channel for the game. So Argsy when Argsy's talking to me, he's captured on the game channel, and my mic is separate. Now my mic audio, for some reason, the peaks, everything was playing right, and you listened to it and it was right, but the peaks in the channel were all about 15 seconds off, and I use that as a visual marker to find out kind of what's what, and it totally threw me. It probably took me about twice as long to edit it because I didn't have my visual cues in there. So stuff like that, you've just got to be kind of, I would say you've definitely got to have a problem solving brain to be a YouTuber, because honestly the amount of stuff that never goes to plan. Towman, is the yard sale as in selling stuff, or is it a yard sale because you're yeeting things across the map? No, I'm going to be selling some old kit. I will be accepting just bids, so it's a novelty. It's a novelty thing. So basically, I can sell a kit. I can add it to my funds, but actually, nobody's money's not changing hands. And then if you want to, you can use it in your games if you record stuff, or I can just send you them. Or basically, I'll send you the mods if you're the winning bid. I will send you the mod, and you can use it in your games. I think that's how we'll make it work. Argsy did something similar in his one of his series. It was an Oak Creek, actually, wasn't it, Args? And I got, in fact, I got the cultivator that I'm still using here. Came from Argsy's farm. So, welcome back, Mark. Oh, I've got to say a big thank you to Mark as well. Now he's back. I was holding off until he got back, but he has modded me a class combine. So I think our next combine, our upgraded combine, when we come to next harvest, is going to be the one that Mark's modded for us. In fact, let's just jump in and have a look at it, because he's done a cracking job on it, actually. It is, I've got it here. It is the Dominator 106. You can have it in Ford colours. Look, he's put a little FSG logo on it as well, which is fantastic. But what he's actually done is added so many colours in here. It's brilliant. He recommended one of them to me, actually. Is it FSG green? No, that's green metallic. Look at that. How good does that look? So, big shout out to Mark for that, mate. Brilliant job. Brilliant job. Right, we'll get the rest of these bales off, and then we'll maybe stop and have a look at the grill again. Far too clean. Oh, don't worry, we can... I'll make short work of that. I'll make short work of that. Chrome green. Right, let's get this row here. Well, it's thirsty work. We might have to stop for a beer. Beer and a... This is a massive... Literally covering this off really quickly. Yeah, I meant to do these in bigger bales. I'm annoyed about that. Come on. So I made the mistake of downloading iRacing at the weekend and having a little play on that. Always a whole new world there. Spent the last 2 days solid just browsing sim rigs on the internets. That is an expensive pastime. I think that might just stay a pipe dream at the moment. Well, let's get this. Try and pick up as much of these scrap. These are barley straw as well, so they're going to be worth absolutely nothing. Oh, I know, Args. I can't sim rigs and like the proper racing steering wheels that are about $1,000 each, like £1,000, and you're like, oh my! But it looks awesome. Just watching these guys that have got 3 32-inch curved monitors joined together, and oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, do you know what? When I start my second channel, it'll be the racing sim guy. There you go. We're a long way off that. Don't worry. Evening, Coleman. How's it going? It is a cracking baler, this one. Love it. I forgot I had it actually. It was recommended a few weeks ago by some of the guys. They said, "Why are you using that round one?" How did I get this far on growing in 9 months? Peanut, I have no idea. You're going to have to ask the guys that are watching, to be honest, because I was 100 and something subs at the start of October, and it's just gone nuts. To be honest, like, in all honesty though, I did a review of Flint Hills, and nobody in the community was playing Flint Hills. I don't think anybody really knew about it, did they? Which was amazing. I couldn't believe that nobody knew about it because it's such a good map. But yeah, basically I did a map tour of that, and that it kind of took off from there. And then since then I've had a couple of other spikes. I did a couple of mod recommendation videos, and I've done some courseplay videos that have been very popular, so I've steadily grown over time. So that's another tip for your YouTube channel, is if you don't just do what everybody else is doing, because you'll just get lost in all the mire. So find a map that nobody else is playing, or fewer people are playing, or have a slight difference. Have something that's ownable, that's yours, is really important. Right, here we go. I'm going to read these. Aussie, his winning smile and being so interactive. Yeah, well, that's something I do really try to make sure I speak to you lot as much as I can. You know what I'm like for replying to comments on my channel. I'm an awesome guy. Thank you, Jacob. Oh, a ton of hard work. Yeah, there is that. Yeah, if you want to be, yeah, sleep. So that's a real novelty these days. Exactly. I think the fact that I was a Hollywood actor, whatever, Scorp, shut up. Farmer Hamish, great content, well advertised, algorithm game, 100%. The algorithm is the key to this. I mean, ARGs as well. It's funny, ARGs and I started our channels roughly the same amount of time, and growth-wise, I think, probably similar trajectories. ARGsy did still to me, I think one of the best produced farm sim vids I've ever seen is the John Deere showcase that Argsy did, and lucky enough for DJ to share that, but it was already flying by that point anyway. I mean, the algorithm got a hold of that and ringed it out for everything it was worth, didn't it? So stuff like that, it's all about finding something, and you can only do it by trial and error. You can only do it by trial and error. Hey, Stubbs is in the house. How you doing, mate? Mod and tutorial videos are great. Well, so that's the thing. I used to look at tutorial vids and really struggle to understand some of them. Not understand them, as in I knew what they were saying, but it almost felt that they were doing it and winging it, and they would make mistakes while they were doing the tutorial and things, and I was like, I almost felt as lost watching the tutorials as I did beforehand. So I kind of made a commitment. If I was doing a tutorial, I would know what I was doing before I started, and I would be really, really clear. So, so that was kind of one of the things I commit to as well. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Helmacra. I'm delighted to see that back this week. Args. Missed that. Yeah, if you don't follow Argsy, definitely go and follow Argsy. He's doing some brilliant stuff, and he's got a better accent than me. He's got a better accent than me. Evening, Archie. How's it going? Algathar, I think, says something so true there. I have a brilliant community around me, and I think that's testament to you guys and the fact that we've got a great Discord. We try and help people where we can. Yeah, there's always a few people that want to take advantage of that and want stuff handed to them on a plate, and we have to tell them to work it out for themselves sometimes, but that kind of comes with the territory, but doesn't it? But most of the time, if you're polite and you want a bit of help and you're appreciative of it, it's really nice to be able to help people out. And you know, when you get lots of thank yous and stuff like that, it's great. It's great. That's what we're doing it for. I think we're not far away from an Argsy face reveal, to be honest. Exactly, Args. It's not difficult. Even the haters love it. Yeah, even my haters come back every week and downvote my vids. So I love the fact that I annoy them that much that they have to come back and downvote me. Always gives me a little chuckle, that does. Me, Mr. Cultivator. Thank you, mate. Yeah, it's I've heard a busy 3,000 subs this month. It's a bit nuts, really, isn't it? And my first vid to go over 100,000 views as well, which was another nice little milestone the other week. Thank you, Archie. I appreciate that. Right, there we go. Cornstalk bales. Now these are going to be quite a lucrative little investment, I hope. I can flog all of these. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change my bale size. We're going to go up to okay, let's finish you, shall we? We'll go up to 8,000. I'm getting subs, but I don't know if it's YouTube doing that silly thing that it does. Unload the baler, where it reminds me of people that have already subbed to me, so we shall see. Yeah, it seems to do this every now and again. Right, okay, let's bump our capacity up to 8,000. That'll help us a bit. There we go. And we'll get back to it. It's a money spinner, Hamish. It's a money spinner. Mark, do I have any rules? Contract? Yeah, I'm not allowed to do contracts. Too easy to generate. Although I don't do a lot of contracts. I suppose it varies from map to map, but I don't do a lot of contracts. Because I don't actually think you make that much money. I've got a couple of trees there I need to chop up for firewood as well, so there's a bit of cash there as well. Yeah, this happens every stream for a while. They just decide that they'd want to remind me that people that have subscribed a while ago are resubscribing. So if it goes for more than another 30 seconds, I might just switch it off for a bit. Whiskey deliveries. It's not a bad idea. Ah, Tazamundo, yes. He's a crazy man doing an 8-hour stream. I thought 6 was hard. That's until I do my 12-hour potato stream. Sell whiskey pallets at the auction. Yeah, that's why that's costing. And I thought Wednesday was not a bad time to do it. It kind of also helps me, if I'm being brutally honest, because it's one less night to have to record and edit a video. It's harder in the week. Usually I use the weekends to catch up. So it's quite good from that perspective. I don't actually have a video ready for tomorrow night either. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Ooh, I could sell a pallet of whiskey, couldn't I? That's quite good. There we go. Also, Peanut, it's bad etiquette to spam your channel on other people's streams. Just so we'll hopefully rattle through this relatively quickly. Do you know what one of my favourite things about cornstalks is the texture of the bales? They're awesome. So we'll get through this. Then we've got to chop some tree. We've got to chop quite a lot of trees down if we're going to cut that new road in, actually. But it could be quite good fun doing that. Oh, it struggles on the hills, doesn't it? This is quite a big bale. We're asking quite a bit. Stubbs, start a multi-part tutorial series developing an auto-drive network on a map that doesn't have one. We could all learn together. It's not a bad idea, actually. Quite like that, Stubbs. Needs a service and some fuel. No, look, it's just dropped below half for service. It does need some fuel, but I reckon I could get this field done before I need fuel. Also needs a wash. Maybe I'm going to the extreme now. I'm not going to service any of my kit either. Argsy will be wincing at the thought of that. Again, nicely greasing up his combine before we went combining on Marksville this week. I would have just jumped in it and driven it up the field. There you go. Farmers Barbecue Club is on. Like I said, I'll allow you all honorary membership if you join the stream tonight. Have I got instant wash on? No, I don't. Of course I don't. Oh yeah, look, there you go. Farmers Barbecue Club. Coming to a t-shirt near you very soon. Teenage Astronaut, I already have a multiplayer server, mate. We've got a home world map, which is pretty well developed now. But we're also, although there's a new version of the maps come out, we've got a Yukon River Valley server set, but that we've taken age to set up, and just as we got it right, there were quite a lot of problems in it. They've released a new version of the map. I'm not sure what the decision is to whether or not we're going to update the map yet. And ESAB and Fusion have been doing a lot of work on testing it today, I think. But that's a great map. That's going to be a fun one. John Modding's in the house. How you doing, John? Nice to see you, mate. Sarah Hughes, am I going to do a No Man's Land series? No man, no way. Everybody's done No Man's Land. So no, that's why I decided to do mine on Bull's Gap, just to be a bit different. Just to be a bit different. So, we'll just keep going. But well, I've got half a field left. It's not going to take too long, and look, the field at the bottom's nearly ready as well, actually. Over that incredibly steep hill that slows us down every time. The ending to Marksville was a classic, yes. He's quite quick off the mark, as that args, with his retorts. I'm sorry, I don't know. I think that's Russian. I can't. So I do apologise. I can't pronounce your name, but hello. Oh, there we go, Peanut. First rule of Farm Sim is don't wind people up. It's only a small community. Oh, nice, Jacob. Yeah, we've got a long weekend this weekend as well. We don't have to work on Monday. We have a thing in the UK called the May Bank holiday, so we don't have to work. Oh, we've got a little bit of a we've got a little bit of a performance glitch on the stream, actually. Hopefully it's all right for you guys. It's saying my my kilobits is looking a bit iffy. So we'll keep tabs on that. Hopefully it's okay. It's coming back now. Back to green. Hey, Fragmat! Thank you for joining, my friend. Welcome to the community. We can get you all set up with access to the multiplayer server now. There we go. I hope that little glitch in the stream sorted itself now. Yeah, I don't know what that was. It should be coming back to normal now. I've got a green light again. Strange. I think there's something going on with streaming and YouTube this week. I know you had a few probs as well, Alex. So yeah, if you can hit that like button, guys, it really, really helps the channel out. It really just helps push the shareability out to YouTube, which is obviously incredibly helpful. So and there's the man himself, T-Man. Hello, mate. Welcome to the stream, dude. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing good. I got a nice photo from T-Man this week with a nice piping hot cup of coffee in his FSG mug. So that was nice to see. Has anyone made an offer on the forage harvest? Not yet, Toman. No hard feelings. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Look at the love for T-Man. Everybody loves T-Man. I'm doing great, mate. I'm doing really good, actually. Really good. Always nice to get to a Wednesday night and do a stream. I have to say, I honestly look forward to these. It's a great chat to you lot. Marcel, welcome, my friend. How's it going? I always get a few down votes. I'm okay with that, Botar. I'm okay. There are probably people that don't like FS19 or don't like my content, but I'm okay with that. Each to their own. Not everybody can have good taste like you guys. Right, couple more rows. Hey, T-Man. T-Man's had a sore knee for a while, bad knee. That's great to hear you getting it sorted now, mate. Hopefully that MRI finds out what the problem is and you can start pressing that clutch pedal hard again. So the distillery's still running with whiskey actually. So that's quite nice. And I checked it before we went live, and it was starting to run low on crops. So we do need to get stuff planted and in the ground and growing relatively quickly if we can. By pure luck, if you remember, we didn't use that much. We got less corn off this field than we were expecting. But actually, the balance is it uses more barley than corn, so that was quite good. So take care, Sarah. Nice to see you. Carla Freeman, welcome. Carolyn Cook, welcome. How are you doing? Have I tried out the diesel tank yet? I haven't yet, John. I need to get around to it. There we go. Raymond, morning FSG. When will Courseplay get an auto baler course function? Have you not seen the latest version, Raymond? It can pick up bales now, and it can unload bales, which is quite nice. It doesn't have. Oh well, look, I'm going to do. This never happens. You get to the end of a field, and there's 92% in the baler. And if I pick up all the dregs, I might just finish on 100% bales. Mercedes fan, how you doing? Yes, it is an American map. It is Bulls Gap in Tennessee. I'm making bales. Yeah, I just tend to run it. If I run a windrower over the. If I want to run a windrower over the course, I use that same course to do my bales usually. That's my trick. Not perfect, but well, look, I really am going to push it. It's going to be on 99% and I'm going to run out of stuff, aren't I? You know what, that's going to happen. Eric Lundholm, welcome. How you doing? Right, the chat is flying tonight. Chat is flying. Can't keep up with it. Thomas Mabbott, you just did a stream on Twitch and got 7 views. Well, do you know what, mate? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Toman is going to pay $16,999 for the I wasn't going to sell a forage harvester, but for that price I might consider it. Oh, 98%. Come on, there's got to be more stuff in here. Archie Ives, welcome sir, a new farm manager, brilliant stuff. Sort you out with access to the server after the stream, mate, and you can have a look around there. Who's in? Sean, welcome mate, how's it going? Hope you're good. Cy Davis, that's another trick, yeah. Good old follow me. Come on, is it gonna stop on 98%? Is that not just a nightmare? Could I even get some dregs from the barley field? There must be some more bits in here. Come on, I've not been that efficient, have I? This is what happens when you windrow your field. Every single bit has gone, and I'm on 98%. Yeah, well, so close. YOLO, how you doing? GBM, I was talking about new lands. It's a lot closer to the no man's land. Or there is no man's land as well, which is definitely worth a look. It's a great map. Great map. Right, I'm going to see if I can top up this last cornstalk bale with any bits left in here. It's kind of annoying me now. Yeah, check out Newlands, it's really nice map. Come on. 7899, I'm not gonna have enough, am I? There isn't enough. Oh well. It's just annoying, I'm gonna have 98% of a bale sitting there. Yeah, I know tripping, but oh, do you know what I've got? Do you know what I've got? I've got some loose I've got some loose straw in the shed up here. I wonder. I mean, I literally need 100 and something litres, don't I? Let's jump in this. Yeah, Newlands looks really, really good actually, I have to say. I think I said it earlier on the stream, if I hadn't already started that, I would probably start a survival series on that now. YOLO, how's it going? Nice to see you. Oh, that sounds quite good, Scooter. I might have to check that out as well. It's the bane of my life is half complete bales and balers. Just one of those, you know, stuff that just bugs you. No, I can't get to this as well, typically. Look, a little gentle love tap on the forage wagon. That's going in the sale later, so turn a blind eye to the fact that I've just hit it with my... Right, let's see if we can get about 200 litres. I think it's 200 litres anyway. 227, will we risk it at that? Farm Sim Jim, take care mate, thanks for dropping by. Green River's a nice map actually. Yeah. Oh Raymond, we can't do that, that's cheating. This is a survival series, we can't rely on F11s. That's not a good call. Right, here we go. Is it still running? Yeah. Oh, it's not picking it up. What is that then? Oh, that's bloody grain that I'd... there must have been grain in the bucket. What do we need? 7899. That's wheat for the chickens. Take care, Jason. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Pick that back up. Hey, Neo. How's it going, mate? Nice to see you again. So have I just dumped a load of corn in my shed too? Too busy reading the chat and not paying attention. Right. Let's get the wheat. Let's feed the chickens. and then we'll come back and get some straw. All this for like a tiny little bit of the... Is that it? No. There's more there. There we go. Right, let's go and feed the chickens. Yeah, exactly. It's just the other end of the stalk, isn't it? Right, we'll feed the chooks. Feed the chooks, mate. That's my attempt at... terrible attempt at an Aussie accent. There, we'll top the chooks up. They're done. We're getting quite a nice batch of eggs there. We'll sell them soon as well. Yes, William, F11 is Easy Dev Mod, one of the greatest mods there is out there. Right, let's try again. What do we need? We actually need just over 100 litres, don't we? 275, that'll do. Yeah, Insta Wash is good. It is. Especially for somebody like me who's lazy. Try my New Zealand accent. It's just the same as Australian, isn't it? Ooh, controversial. It's not. I know it's not. I have enough Kiwi mates and I have enough Aussie mates to know the difference. I had a Kiwi mate, Args will keep me right here, I had a Kiwi mate who, he said the easiest way to tell the difference between Australians and Kiwis is to get them to say red pen. So red, like a red pen, as a writing implement. And now I've put too much straw in the baler. Brilliant. So a Kiwi will say rid pin, and I think an Australian says red, and then they go up at the end, red pin. So that's what I was told anyway. It's probably total nonsense, but the current bale is finished and must be unloaded first. Well, I want it unloaded. There we go. Job done. So the reason I know the difference between Canadians and Americans is because my favourite mountain biker is a woman called Emily Batty, who's a Canadian. So I can recognise it in if they're talking. I couldn't tell you what the difference. Fosh and chops. That's a Scottish thing as well. That's the difference between Scottish and English people. Args. Right, let's get this away. Loads of eh from Canadians, yeah? Eh? I always think Ryan Reynolds does a brilliant. He's Canadian, but he does a really good skit on the difference between Canadian and American accents. You roll your R's. There you go. YOLO. Thank you. Tuck the baler in. That baler's kind of too big to tuck now, isn't it? Right, let's line the kit up that we're gonna sell now, shall we? Let's do that. So you can all have a think about it. A boot, yeah, that's another one. Fat trap. I always think Minnesotans have a little hint of Canadian about them. Is that fair to say, or is that just a Midwest thing rather than a Canadian thing? Right, let's start lining up the kit we're getting rid of. I'm going to take a terrible time to work out what's what here. So we'll definitely get rid of that, because I can't sell it. I'm not allowed to sell the Gator. I have to keep my original kit. Let's just pop him here for now. So Mercedes fan, anyone hyped for FS22? I think I've seen enough so far to get excited, even though we've not seen much. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Jarrett, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. So, you're not getting my gear. I'm going to unload my fertilizer at this before I sell it. Not feeling that rich. We have no weights on the front of this. It's bouncing. Now I don't have a pressure washer, and I don't have the hose pipe installed. So, how do we unload? Unload, unload, unload. It's I. Not enough space to unload. Oh, for goodness sake! Right, I'll just unload you outside, and look at us wheeling all over the place. Woohoo! No wheels on the floor. Yeah, I think we'll see that again, Raymond, won't we? I reckon it's going to be 6 months before... what's the camera doing now? Not enough space to unload. What is it doing, this thing? Oh, I will sell it with the stuff in. Don't want it that much. Jeez. Yeah, I think it'll be 6 months or so before FS22 really beds in and mods are being created. I'm kind of hoping that Giants release stuff to the modders earlier than the game, so they're not waiting for the game to come out before they get access to the Giants engine and stuff to have a play. No pressure washer. What a surprise! I know. Do myself out of a few. Maybe I should buy one just for the. But they're quite expensive, aren't they? How much are they? How much is a pressure washer? It's $4,500? That's ridiculous. I don't have the hose pipe or anything more basic. So, I'm selling them dirty, guys. I'm going to have to sell them dirty. I haven't installed it. Right, what else? What else? What else? Oh, I need that. Use the white to sell this. Now you say that YOLO. I don't think that was a silly question by Mercedes, because based on Reddit and certainly in the farm sim chat, there's a lot of people just saying, "Well, it looks like FS19. We've had another year. How have you not done more?" You know, the naysayers. The people that draw a conclusion based on seeing, you know, probably less than 1% of what the game's going to be. And you know what Reddit's like. Reddit can be toxic as hell, but I think it's going to be good. I'm properly looking forward to it. And you know the models will do wonders with it. They'll do some amazing stuff. Yeah, I'm with you, YOLO. Got to keep an open mind at the moment. we just haven't seen enough to be able to have an opinion. There we go. Right. I think that's everything. A boot neck. Boot neck with the super chat, mate. Thank you so much. You're a legend. As always, thanks for all the support, all the kind comments and nice words and chat. Always nice. Is there anything in here? No, I think we've got what we need to sell now. So, this is what we're going to sell. This is what we're going to sell. We will be selling 6200 John Deere with the header, which I believe is a 4-meter header, and the 4-meter corn header as well. We will be selling this nice little Pottinger pickup trailer. Great for silage and grass and hay and straw and things. We're going to be selling the Universal. George isn't on tonight, so he's going to be sad that I've got rid of this. We're going to sell this old planter because I'm going to get a wider one. I think I've already earmarked a new one, but that's been a really good planter. We're going to sell this original liquid fertilizer spreader that we've had. Again, don't need it anymore. We've got a nice wider dry one. And we're going to sell the bale wrap, I think. Towman, unfortunately, mate, I'm going to keep a hold of the forage harvester for now. That's going to come in handy for some other stuff. I'm going to do another silage or something with that now. So, right, just going to roll this down here. Jacob Tyler with the super chat as well. Thank you very much, mate. You're a legend. I appreciate it. Honestly, it's not expected, so I appreciate it. And it all does go into the coffers for when we do giveaways and prizes, or we, helps contribute to the server. So one of the things it's going to at the moment is we're going to potentially set up a new server soon. But what we'll do is we'll keep the old one running now because of you guys' generosity, which is great. So thank you for that. Okay. Right. Look. I can't place it. It won't let me place it anywhere. There. You're happy now? Is everybody happy now? I've just sold my soul to the clean tractor devil. Because I'm selling it. Only because I'm selling it. Okay, I'm going to open the bidding soon, but it has to be realistic, guys. So we'll look at the prices in the shop. You cannot bid more than the price in the shop. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to do this sensibly. Arx has worn me down over the months. So there you go. These will all be cleaned and repaired before you get them. Oh look, who knew that Universal was red? There you go. Oh look, the pressure, it's not going to reach to the far stuff. Is it close enough to get that? Or am I going to have to... I'm going to have to move it. It's going, isn't it? There we go. I think I missed a bit. Yeah, you're not here to spray tonight, Args. Right. Nah. Okay, so do I see any offers for this little Pottinger pickup trailer? I'll start the bidding at 500. I see 500. I need advance of 500. 500. No, there you go. There's my best attempt score. $525 from Towman. 600 from Scorp. 750 from Argsy. Args is, I've got 750. Any advance on 750? 750, 750. Mercedes 750. You're going to have to go up from there, mate. 1,000 from Towman. 1,000. Any advance on 1,000? 1,050. 1,200 from Mercedes fan. Going once. Going twice. 1,500 from Mercedes fan. 1,300 from Scorpion. Mercedes fan with 1,500. He'll only pay 13 in a month. Grey Devil's 1,800. 1,800 going once. Going twice. Sold to Grey Devil, I think. Yeah. Grey Devil. Oh, Vanessa came in, but she was too late with the 2,000. There is a bit of lag on the thing. Okay, Grey Devil wins. Right, let me write that down. I'll never remember this. In fact, why am I writing it down? I can go back and look at the chat. Okay. If George Geo was here, he would be gutted that I'm selling this, but he would also try and buy it. So, the little Universal 650, you know what a tractor this has been for this series. It has been a total workhorse. Been absolutely brilliant. So what we'll do afterwards at YOLO is anybody that's won a piece of kit, I will, if you jump into the Discord, or we can work out a way, I will send you the mod directly so you can install it and use it on your games. So, there you go. Right, so the Universal 650. Give me a starting offer. Brian P start at 200. This is a very cheap tractor, so no. Remember, we're doing sensible bids only. 650 from Argsy. Ooh, Mark's gone for 3,000. He's going right in. He's not messing about. So we've got 3,000 on the table. 3,000 on the table. Any more for any more? 3,000? 3,000's a good price for it. Trey's gone for 5,000. He's going to nostalgia piece. No, you don't have to pay YOLO. But you've also got to keep your bids sensible. 5,500, 7,500, 10,000 from Trey. Trey wants this really bad. I'm going to have to stop it there. I'm going to stop at 10,000. 10,000 has to be the limit. We've got to cap it. We've got to go sensible. Yeah, please do not submit real money. This is literally, I'm giving stuff away for free, and you're just basically throwing numbers at me. So we closed that. We closed that at 10,000, and the first bid with 10,000 was Trey there. Let's keep it semi-sensible. You can't make it too easy for me, can you? Let me write it down. Okay, moving to the next one. This cedar, which is absolutely brilliant, actually. Really enjoyed using this cedar. So this cedar, for new. So, X-Blank. So there's X-Blank. Thank you very much for the super chat there, mate. That's absolutely brilliant. So X-Blank is the guy that suggested me cutting the new road through the through the farmer's field, actually. So brilliant idea. I'm going to definitely do that. So the cedar, we have got Teenage Astronaut with $1,100. Mark with $1,500 for the cedar. Oh, thanks, Madison. Yeah, there's a Mark's going for 1,700 now. 1,700. Grey Devil's gone for 4,000. 4,000, although I'm really tempted by ESAB's packet of Jaffa cakes. 4,000. Mercedes has gone for 5,000. 5,000 for the Cedar. 5,000 for the Cedar. Would you see anything above 5,000? Speed goes in with a 5,001. Ooh. Mercedes fan at 650. I'm going to stop it there. Mercedes fan, I'm going to have to give it to you at 650. That 6,500. That's way more than it should be. Stopping it at 650 for Mercedes fan. Congratulations, mate. Out. Yeah, the Canadians are out. Okay, the little lizard liquid fertilizer spreader. This cannot go for much because it literally is pennies. So, Iron Man, welcome, welcome. 100 speed, good price. Let's keep this sensible, this one. Mark, I'm discounting your bid. So we've got Mercedes fan at 200 at the moment. Oh, 1,100 from Scott George. That is a nice price. Mark, still too high. This is so random. I just decide when I'm going to stop it. It's so ridiculous. So X-Blank, sorry, didn't say thank you for your very kind donation there. Thank you, sir. Very kind. Scott George on 1,100 is our leading bidder at the moment. Towman has just come in with a 1,350. 1,350. $1,350 from Chris Perkins as well, but Towman came in first. Grey Devil's come in with 1,400. 1,400. Whoa, 1,150 and a Freddo. I'm there on that as well. Cranky, 100 and a 4-pack of Hop. Oh, okay. Cranky's winning now. Cranky's throwing beer at me. We've got 1,450. 1,450. Mark's come in at 1,500. I'm going to... Oh, Towman comes straight in afterwards with 1,506. Too high, Vanessa. Can't make that kind of leap. Mercedes fans, 1,650. 100 and I'll wash all your gear on Marksville. Right, sold to Argsy for $100 and he's going to wash all my equipment on Marksville. Done. Sold the scene. Mark, one punch in the face. Like it. So Argsy gets the sprayer for 100 quid and a lot of heavy labour. And finally, our last piece of equipment tonight. I can't even pronounce this. It's the Galliani bale wrapper. You've seen this in action over the last few episodes. Cracking piece of kit. Really, really nice. Small bale wrapper for round bales. Ideal on your small farm. Speed, I'll pay you 100. Right, we'll start. Mark, he's starting in too high again, mate. We'll go right. James has opened the bidding sensibly at $50. These bids are getting more and more bizarre, aren't they? Oh, we forgot the harvester as well. Yeah, of course, forgot the harvester. We'll saving the best till last. Mercedes fan with a 450. Grey Devil 600. I will clean it, promise. Vanessa 1,500. 1,500 for Vanessa is our leading bid at the moment. 1,800 Scott George. We're going with 1,800 still. We've got to go up sensibly. So Mark and Madison, I'm going to ignore your bids. What are we on? 1,800. 1,800 at the moment. That's our 2,000 from Mercedes fan. Mercedes fan is rolling in it. 2,000 of brisket, just edges. Mark, I'll take your 3,001. So Mark's got it on 3,001 at the moment. 3001 going once, 3001 going twice, 3001, and sold to Mark. Sold to Mark for 3001. So, the deal with this stuff, like I said afterwards, if you can drop me a note on Discord, I will happily fire over a link to each of these mods and you can have them in your game. There we go. I know we do T-Man. I tried at the start and it was just a garbled mess. Right, final one. Now, this comes as a set. It will be cleaned and it will be repaired. But we are going to go... Oh, in fact, we will... No, we won't. I'll keep that. It might come in handy. So the final bid on the Combine. We will start the bidding here. There you go. Keith opened things up at 3002. Let's do that. 3002. James White 4250. Brian P 5000. Mercedes fans come in with a 5000. Mark, you're not getting this, mate. We'll leave it at 5,000 still. 5,000. 5,000. Speed with 6,000. We'll take that. Joshua Flowers 15,000 for the lot. I can't even keep up with this. Oh dear, dear me. Dear me, who we've got now? So Vanessa's got 17,000, 17,500 from Farmer Hamish, 17,500 from Farmer Hamish. I wish, Mercedes fan, I wish. House in Miami. Scorpions on 18,000. $18,000, 18,000, only taking sensible bids. 18,010 Farmer Hamish. Oh, it's looking between Farmer Hamish at the moment and Scorpion. 19 from Scorpion, 19 from Joshua as well. James White wants 20k and a whiskey. I can't offer you the whiskey, James, so we're going to go with 19,000. Long Hill's come in late with a 19,9999. Ooh. That's too big a leap, Scorp. I'm going to go with Toman's 20,000. Going to go once on 2656 for Toman. 21 from Iron Man. Ooh. 21. Toman's coming with 21. He's matched him, but Iron Man was in there first. Mark Thor, 23,950. Going once. Going twice. Doesn't help with the delay, does it? Sold to Mark Thor, 23,950. There you go. Teenage Astronaut Speed. Towman. Sorry, boys, you were just a little bit slow. I'm sure you bid before I said it because of the delay, but congratulations, guys. I will get these all cleaned up. Well, Argsy will probably get all of these cleaned up for you, and we'll get them shipped over to you this week. So yeah, jump onto the Discord if you can, and then go into the Survival at Bull's Gap stream and remind me what you bought, and we'll get your links out to you. But there we go. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Just a bit different. So at this point, there was something I wanted to do, and that was... I've lost my tractors. Where's my John Deere? I'll put it down by the Combine, didn't I? I'm going to take the little loading trailer here, the little auto-load trailer. I'm so delighted Argsy's going to clean all my equipment. And he's going to pay me for the privilege. That's very helpful, actually, guys. I don't know how much money that is in total, but it's a nice little earner. That'll definitely help fund the new Combine for sure. Right, so we're going to do a little test with this. We are going to... I'm going to fuel it up. but we're going to head over to the distillery, because I think it's probably best part of... oh, it probably hasn't actually. Probably a little bit more still to produce. Let's put some fuel in the tank. Thank you, Taz. We will head up to the distillery. I'm going to see if this auto-load trailer can take those pallets. I think it might. We shall find out. So we'll head over here. I was kind of hoping to buy a new field as well. Maybe we'll put the proceeds from those stuff into a new field. That'd be quite good. Dry mouth now after all that talking. No beers tonight. Yeah, we're still going to buy Field 8 here, just ahead of us actually. Here we go. Welcome my Spa. How are you doing? Ruben as well. NL. That from the Netherlands, welcome. Mark, yeah, you can pay me now, mate. What did you pay me actually, Mark? What was it in the end? 23,950. Look, we'll add Mark's 23,950 to the account. Here we go, nice little in that. I did write all the other ones down, I should put them in. So Grey Devil with a loading trailer, that was 1,800. Trey bought the Universal for 10k. I don't know who, I can't read actually. But we sold the planter for 6,500, so we've got that. Argsy's $100 for the fertilizer sprayer. And there we go, I think that's it, isn't it? There we go. Up to 96,000. Superb. Thank you, Trey. Very kind of you to pass your... I did, Hamish. Did indeed. Yeah, got you, Robert. So there we go. Nice one. That'll go a long way. Have a beer, it'll help with that reading. Yeah. Scribbling it down fast. So we'll get these, and then we're going to... then we'll go back and start loading some of those bales up. May do a repair on this, it's a bit chuggy. Yeah, combine money went in as well, Trey. So we are all square now, I think. Mercedes fan. Mercedes fan has got deep pockets. Bid on everything. Right, so something else I'm going to get rid of as well is this massive long bed trailer. It's too big. It's just too big. It looks a bit daft with the Mac as well, so I think we might kind of get rid of that, especially if this works. We might just have a little something that ferries us backwards and forwards to... We'll buy another one of these trailers because these are relatively cheap. Okay, we are going to... This is the problem with this. You can't always find out what the settings are. Mission pallets. Pallets. Let's try pallets, shall we? Now, is it going to take this half-loaded one? If I pull up here, will it hit you? Hey, it does. I'll take that half-completed one. I might as well, haven't I? Let's start a new pallet already. I'll just take this half-used one. That'll do. We'll sell this as well. Straps don't work, but because it's an auto-load trailer, it should not slide about too much. My Sparrow's hot. Back into FS19 and got the Flint Hills map. Such a fun map. Oh, it's an awesome map. Kind of will always be my favourite map in FS. Just because of how it helped my channel grow so quickly. And the guys that have made it are brilliant guys as well. This indeed is whiskey. This is Jack Daniels. Boxes and boxes of it. How much for a pallet? We'll find out. We will find out now. I think it's going... There's 4,000 litres on a pallet. And I think it's going for about 2,000 litres a pallet at the moment. I'll check actually. I've probably skewed the price now by selling so much of it in the last... Yeah, it's gone right down. It's 1,500. Hey! Look at that. I must have hit a button. Hopefully they've put it in plastic bottles. There we go. FSG 0.5% whiskey. Drink it by the bottle. I don't know what I did there. I literally opened the opened the help menu and it went. It just at least it didn't disappear. It was slightly. Oh, there you go. My Spar, 100 miles from the distillery. Sweet. Oh, YOLO. Sorry, man. Plastic bottles with JD. Now I think I should be able to just drive straight over and unload. Right, where's the marker position? Yeah, let's do a UE here. Let's spin it round. And we'll drop it back on the other side. This is just a trailer Neo that I'd found on one of the sites. So it's so there we go. And if I now do a Y, bing. This happened the other day. I had to nudge it around a bit for it to sell. Oh, it's starting to turn into one of those streams, guys, isn't it? It is starting to turn into one of those streams. It's the confidence that I said. No, look, interestingly, it sold the odd box in some of them, and then it stopped. So I don't know what it's done there. I will just leave it for now. It might just kind of operate over time. There we go. We'll let it work itself out. Unless I load them up again. Let's give it a go. Let's load it up again just to be sure. Some of them need to be elevated, some of them don't, so... Sometimes if you turn off the load and unload, it That's the wrong sale point. No, it's not, Daryl. It's not the first time we've flogged it, so... Take the straps off as well. Unload them onto the trailer. Let's just hit Y. Yeah, there we go. It was still locked on as a... There we go, 21 grand. Thank you, Madison. There we go. Now I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Let's go and pick up some bales now. Now, interestingly, I don't think this... Does it take square bales? Yes. Panicked for a second then, it was only a round bale trailer. Gino, is this on hard economy? It certainly is, sir. It certainly is. Don't want to make it too difficult for ourselves. But 1,800 now. 18,000 even. 118,000 is good. Can't speak tonight, don't know what's going on. Just planted potatoes in the field you drove. Did you, Taz? That's probably why I had a desire to drive into them and trash them. So, X-Blank's suggestion is that we take this, we cut in here, and see that little grass verge alongside this dilapidated farm? That takes us right back to our little small holding. So Scooter, take care, my friend. Thanks for dropping in, mate. It's really good to see you. Maybe shifting off four-wheel drive and diff lock while turning the ship of a tractor. Does it affect the turning circle? I didn't think it was that clever. Can I buy the field now? I can buy the field now, probably. What I might do is hold on to it at the moment, because we could invest some of that in the other kit. But what have they planted in it? Oats. Oats is no use to me. Must be good whiskey. It must be, Gino. Must be. Even in beans, how's it going? Hello, Kevin. You're only on episode 12. Oh, another Canadian in the house. Nice to see you. Samuel, welcome back, mate. How's it going? Great to have you here. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. All helps the channel out, so that'd be awesome if you could. Right, let's wrap up these bales. Not wrap them up figuratively, not literally. We'll get the corn stalks down first, because they're the money spinners. I don't really care if the barley ones stay in the field a little bit longer, because they're not worth that much money. It's a shame you can't chuck straw into... oh, there's a bit of a lump there, isn't it? Shame you can't chuck straw into... what am I pressing? You. Every button but you. It's a shame you can't throw bales into the BGA. That would be good, wouldn't it? Samuel's Colombian. Welcome from Colombia, mate. Great to have you here. No worries, YOLO. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Much appreciated. Sorry, blank. My bad. Jace, that is a problem with... the guys will probably help me out here, Jace, but I think if you've got factory placeables in, it knocks out... Daggerwin had the same issue with his No Man's Land. I think it's to do with the placeable... placeable productions, I think. There you go, thank you Taz for backing me up there. Hey, there you go, YOLO. Every FS chat I go into, it's always nicer than every other game. I agree, totally. I think that about this community. Super friendly. Super friendly. Oh, Gino's here from Belgium as well. Nice. I like Belgium. I like Belgium. And there's Melvin coming in from the Netherlands as well. Nice to see you. And Alex Osborne's back. How are you, Alex? Well, let's see what we're going to get for... I think we've got one rogue barley bale in here. So we'll pop this in the shed and see what happens. We'll do a few backwards and forwards of these. Like DJ says, everybody love everybody. Exactly. Oh, the Belgians are in the house tonight. Zeno's in as well. Big fan of Belgium because of cyclocross. Used to race cyclocross. Getting it done, Stubbs, getting it done. Ah, Farmer Hamish paying his entry fee. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you, mate. You're a gentleman. For the Farmers Barbecue Club. Thank you, bud. Mercedes fan, I heard UK people put milk in their tea. Is that true? Absolutely. Oh, Belgian beer as well. Yeah, Duvel. Love a Duvel. Beautiful. Marcel, greetings from the Netherlands too. So, if you're not into cycling, this will be very boring, but Wout van Aert, Belgian, and Mathieu van der Poel, Dutch, two greatest cyclists in the world at the moment. Absolutely brilliant watching them. Oh, right, okay, we'll have to show Args the Barbie. I need to really master the keys for this. So they were 12,000 for 14 bales. Cornstalk bales, alright, they're 8,000 litres, but they are going for some good money. Alex has got his FS t-shirt out with his JD cap. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see, Alex. Excellent stuff. Oh, Left's a good one as well. Left's a great beer. Lander! All the Belgians shouting out now. GBM with the $5 super chat as well. Thank you, mate. That's super appreciated. Yeah, no, we're going to... you're all, by being on the stream tonight, you've all become honorary members of the Farmers Barbecue Club. Which I'm going to make into a t-shirt this week and stick it on the store. So if you want to pick one up, or maybe even put a nice chunky discount on it the first week if anybody wants to pick one up. Yeah, Gino knows the cyclists. They're machines, those boys. And Thierry, yeah, crikey. Free Angus beef. Yeah, it's got to be Angus. It's got to be Aberdeen Angus. There we go. In fact, we've got some... I don't even know what is this beer? I can't remember what it is. Could even be Belgian or something beer. There you go, Args. Got a few sausages and burgers on the go. The horses are getting nervous behind us. Turn the radio on. There we go. Oh, you've got to have strong tea. Mercedes fan. Strong tea. And a little splash of milk. Beautiful. Look, I've got some Paulaner. It's all Paulaner. That's German, isn't it? Paulaner. Yeah, we've got German beer. Who barbecues steaks? Oh, I like a well-fired steak on the barbie. Can't be that. E-sab's off. Take it easy, mate. Catch you soon, dude. Quincy, you finally caught a live stream. It's in the... I think Scorpion posted it in the mod discussion the other day, T-Man, so go check it out. Right, let's grab the last of these bales, shall we? Let's top these up. Get these off the field. This is quite a nice little earner, this episode. More than I was expecting, to be honest. In fact, I should probably throw the white in here and plough this back up, shouldn't I? Let's try and keep this, try and keep these fields on rotation as quickly as we can. Now we need to think about what we've done. That's barley in the top field there. We need to think about what we're putting in here next. Obviously we want to do some more, some corn for the distillery. But I don't want to do too much. Maybe we'll put corn in this field this time. Or we could put corn in our new field. Need to fix my tractor. Ah, it's alright yet, Neo. I'll keep going until it's on 1%. And then I'll fix it. Although, you know what, I will fix it now. And the only reason for that is so I can prove to you all that I've actually got Workshop Tabber installed. Finally. Look, hey! After how many weeks? We got Workshop Tabber installed. We go. Chill and grill. Maybe we could put chill and grill on the back of the t-shirt as well. That'd be quite good. I mean, you know it's got to a point when people are dropping you a note in Discord through the week going, don't forget to install Workshop Tab before the next episode, which is which is quite funny. So there you go. Now this is why where I wished I'd done 8,000 litre bales on the barley field, because we're going to be backwards and forwards a few behinds. Oh, that's my news. I bought a pizza oven on the weekend and made homemade pizzas this weekend. Absolutely brilliant. Got myself a 16-inch Uni pizza oven. And if you don't know what Uni pizza ovens are, they're awesome. Right, yep, there we go. A little bit less because we're into barley bales now. Yeah, washed equipment. Feels so weird to say that, doesn't it? Honestly, the pizza's cook in 1 minute. Like 1 or 2 minutes. It's ridiculous. The stone on the bottom heats up. Once the stone's hot, the speed it cooks goes up to about like 500 degrees. Right, let's get the whites fired up before we... No, do I need to lime these fields again? I'll check that. Whole grain dough, is that right, Alex? I haven't tried it with whole. I made my own dough as well. I wasn't messing about here. Got to do it properly. Arctic, how's it going? I'm going to do Domino's do it. Is a cheeseburger pizza. So I'm going to make one of them. Right, where did I leave the white? Did I put it back in the shed? I did put it back in the shed, but the plough's over there as well, so let's go and get them. Check that they're repaired. Yeah, Alex, we finally can afford to lime fields. In fact, that's a good check. Let me just check. I technically should be putting slurry on it, shouldn't I, really? Before we start. Harvested. Needs ploughing. Look at that. They both need ploughing. If I take that off, do they need lime? Oh, we don't need lime. That's good. No weeds. But they do need ploughing. There's the plough. Let's grab that. No worries, Jacob. Take care, mate. It's all the talk of food, or beer, or both. Right, let's get this up here. I always end up finishing these streams really hungry. Right, might as well, as we're here, 74 and 24. There we go. Feeling wealthy enough to be able to do this now. Yeah, that 139, is that the most we've ever had? 139,000? I think it might be actually, like I said, it's changed times on the farm when we were scrabbling to get 4,000 or 5,000 together to buy an old tractor. It's crazy times. No, what a big difference. Right, big field. Front field right, there we go. Right, combine right, let's get rid of some of these now. Windrow temp. Basically I've just got my field edges set up here because they're not real fields. So Fat Track with the 50 krona. Thank you very much, sir. You're a gentleman. Very, very kind of you. Much appreciated. So there we go. There's our little field edge. So now if I do, let's do quite a few headland passes because it's a small plough. Somebody told me a tip the other day, if you drop your working width down, it helps a little bit for the... Although I'm not going to do that, I'm probably just going to do my overlap, because I don't want it to kind of waste time in the field. I want my overlap right up for the edges. And we'll start working on the up and down rows. Generate field course, that looks pretty good to me. We'll send him off on his merry way. Get rid of those, because they're not that authentic, and he'll batter through that, and then we'll slurry it afterwards. Because remember last time after we put the slurry, you couldn't really tell where it was with the with that cornstalk texture. So, oh, let's not go back to pineapples on pizzas, guys. That nearly imploded the stream the other week. Look, you can shut your grill as well. Look, or at least I thought it could. Yeah, there you go. Kind of disappears and reappears, but... Right, let's grab the rest of our bales up. You. 1, 2. Yeah, there's a lot of bales on here, isn't there? That was a bad call. I read that, Melvin, as egg and unicorn. I was like, that's quite exotic. How much is that per slice? Oh look, we're getting crop coming through here as well. Ripening, we're getting some barley ready as well, that's good. Why would you hate pineapple on pizza? I don't know where to start with that. Fruit. Is there any fruit that goes with like a main savoury dish? What do we allow? I'm gonna open up another can of worms there. There's got to be something. Pineapple. Don't get me wrong. Pineapple on its own, great. Applesauce and pork chops. That's an exception. That's an exception. Tomatoes are fruit. Yeah, but technically it's a fruit based on the fact it's science. But actually, tomatoes, they're not sweet. You know, like tomatoes aren't sweet like a ripe strawberry or a banana. Cherries with meatballs? Sweet and sour chicken, yeah, again. Habanero and mango salsa, yeah, okay. Banana on pizza with chocolate sauce as a dessert sauce. Well, I've had, yeah, you can have a beetroot on burger. So I like beetroot. Big fan of beetroot. Never had it on a burger. Gonna have to try that. So question, is it pickled beetroot? Because we get a lot of pickled beetroot, or is it fresh? Black pudding with apple? Yes, black pudding. We have applesauce on black pudding in Scotland too, yeah. Pineapple smoked ham, that's the thing. So that it's either fried eggs or it's pineapple, isn't it? Gooseberries, yeah, they are sour, aren't they? My mum used to have gooseberries in our garden when I was growing up. Grilled pineapple on ham. Size with me, I like pickled beetroot as well. I just sit and eat. You get baby beetroots in big jars, pickled. Just sit there with a fork. Brilliant. Yeah, pork has to be with apple sauce. Deviled eggs, ham and pineapple. No, fried eggs with your ham steak. Like a proper gammon, big thick gammon steak. A couple of fried eggs on top of it. Superb. Gino, I could kick you out of the stream. Liver paste? What? Liver paste. What's the weirdest thing anybody's ever eaten? There's a good one to start with. I'll start. Oh, that's another one, yeah. Duck with orange lemon chicken as well. That's a nice Chinese dish. quite like a bit of that. So the weirdest thing I've ever eaten, I was snowboarding in Bulgaria quite a few years ago now. But dog. I had dog. Literally, they had, like, you're walking through this nice little alpine type village, ski resort. They had dogs on spit roasts outside the restaurants, just turning, and you could tell they were dog just by the shape of them and the tail and things like that. Actually, tasted really, really nice. We spoke to the guy quite a lot about it, and he was saying, no, it's just they're not pets. You know, people get upset by it, but they're bred like cows are bred for meat. He said, we breed dogs for meat. And it tasted really nice, actually. So there we go. How many bales have we got left? 5 left. Grilled chicken necks. Crickets, Cranky. Interesting. Yeah, fried crickets are a bit of a delicacy, aren't they? Well, Si's really taking it to a dark place. Tuna and HP sauce. Live lobster, dog, raw horse meat, raw cuttlefish, chicken feet. What's a durian fruit? Scott? Never heard of that. Alligator. So, is it alligator crocodile? They do quite a nice burger, don't they? Yeah, I think Scott's trumped everybody with that. Live lobster. Raw horse meat. So I had horse meat in France years ago. A cheval burger. That was quite nice as well. Sheep's head with mashed potatoes. Fruit that stinks like it's right. You have something like that over in Australia. Not you, Argsy, but your neck of the woods. There's the vomit fruit or whatever it's called, isn't it? Out there. Fried crickets, no taste, only crunch. I'm one of those people. I will try anything once, no matter how grim it is. I'm not sure I would like eat anything. I'm not into things alive. Things like witchetty grubs and things like that you see people eating on the telly. I'm not into that, but yeah. Kangaroo steak. Just bounced right off the plate. Rocky Mountain oysters. Ooh, they sound epic. They sound epic. Like Scottish mussels. Oh. Steamed Scottish mussels. Now we're just going into nice stuff again instead of weird stuff. But mussels are amazing. Fried crickets in chili sauce. That sounds amazing. Hey Rob, how's it going? Have I tried? Right, I'm going to try my pronunciation here. Sustrumming. No, what's that, Rob? Rice pudding with cup. Si, you are a pervert, man. Kestas. Bull's testicles. That sounds nuts. Oh, okay, Speed. I take it they're not oysters, as in the oysters that you get pearls from, that you eat raw. Ah, right. Yeah, I don't want to try them. Fish in a metal box. We've really gone off topic here. We're farming here. Well, I was just picking up bales and now we're talking about bull's testicles. The Swedish way of eating herrings. Okay. Fermented herring. It's fairly rattling through that field as the white. Look at that. The speed he's getting through that. These are hardly worth even selling, are they? I could just dump these and use them for the horses. Look at all you cultured folk. Right, let's try and get the work mode off. Marker position. There we go. You've got to do this in a certain order for it to bring up all the relevant commands. It's a great little trailer, this though. So I should be able to just drop that there now, shouldn't I? Which would be a Y to unload. There we go. Alright, it's a bit in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to tuck this down the side so we can access those bales. But we'll go and we should be able to cut those and feed them to the horses. Not feed them to the horses. Oh, I thought that was flatter than that. That'll do for now. Bit of landscaping required. Let's put this in the shed too while we're here. Not only are we washing equipment, we're tidying up. It's all gone horribly wrong. Farmer Hamish has haggis for tea. Can't beat haggis. Haggis is epic. Hamish, do you have your haggis with anything? Whiskey sauce? Cream sauce? Gravy? There we go. Drop that off. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to pick up the old... In fact, no, I'm not. I was going to go and take up the logging chain. But what we'll do for now, we'll just take a wee wander up there and we'll have a look at Heavily Peppered. Hardcore. So I think we can run our new road. Let's just work out our bearings. It's straight ahead of us now. So let's just do... Don't tell Greta, we're chopping more trees down. Let's cut a couple of these down. I'm not going to cut the whole way. Well, I might just cut one tree width all the way through just to see how far it is to get through. So we might need to just... We might need to leave our mini-map up just to keep our bearings. But let's just try and cut a path, shall we? Slowly becoming a John Deere farm. Yeah, it does that, doesn't it? There's so much good old kit for John Deere. There is quite a lot of decent class kit though. Case kit. I'll maybe go and get myself a few case things to redress the balance. You can have Case and John Deere stuff on the same farm, can't you? That's acceptable behaviour. Oh man, there's all manner of weird types of tree in here. I thought I'd cut a route through, but judging by that... Okay, we're through here, are we? Let's get rid of this one too. So there's a classic YouTube clip. I'm just reading Christian and Hamish talking about black pudding. There's a classic YouTube clip of a Scottish chef. His name is gone at the moment, but there's a brilliant video of him making black pudding and he couldn't stomach it. And he was throwing up when they were mixing all the blood in with the... Nick Nairn it was. A guy called Nick Nairn. And he was, he was throwing up as they did the blood, put the blood in, because he couldn't hack it. I was supposed to just delete that, and now I've got a tree I can't get rid of. Oh well, that's going to be a bit of fun getting rid of that. Bit of a change. Strip it of all its leaves. There we go. Be a bit of fun to chop up. That wasn't so bad, was it? So this one I am just going to get rid of, because they're awful trees to deal with. But this, I'll just keep cutting these down until we get to a point where we come out into the open. Although that could be quite a long way away. Looking at where we are on the mini-map, so... It's opened up a bit though, it's a bit clearer now, isn't it? Need to run the mower through here as well, don't we? Right, I'll definitely get some case stuff or some old international stuff on here as well, just to... I don't want it to become a John Deere farm, because that's my default, that's my go-to. I don't want to be too samey. Evening, Jonathan, how's it going? Hope you're well. Ecky thump. There's a phrase I've not heard for a while, Cranky. Well, it's actually got quite a nice little... if you mowed this and run a path through that, that's actually quite a nice little... Get rid of this one. There we go. Run up there. That one's probably far enough out. Everyone's still awake. John Lass, how's it doing, mate? You're going to love the Marksville series even more now Augie's got to wash all my tractors. There's not, Alex, there's no agricultural shows on at the moment. Due to COVID, we've not had any green light that any are going to start up again, so I'd kind of like to hope they are, but we'll just have to be patient and wait and see. Could get Fent. Maybe. Christian, that's a good series for somebody actually, using no John Deere kit. It's really hard not to when some of the stuff that comes out is so good. Sid's new tractor this week's lovely. Yeah, great idea, Blank. Really good idea. Had never even crossed my mind, but when you suggested it, I was like, that's absolute genius. Absolute genius. Anything that saves a bit of time is awesome. Yeah, Royal Highland Show's a great one. There every year. So hopefully, not sure if there'll be one this year, but certainly I imagine next year there'll definitely be one. Might be a scaled down one this year. Always nice to go and see some tractors in real life, isn't it? Right, we're nearly there actually. Nearly out in the open. What we'll do is we'll go and get the Mac from the distillery. We will sell that long trailer because it's just too long and I don't think we need it. We'll prove that tonight with a little auto load trailer. So that'll be quite good. There's quite a lot of wood here as well. This will probably make us a nice bit of money. We're gonna have a whole power of money. Can really go to town on some new equipment. Yeah, we're just about to pop out in the open. I don't want to cut more trees down than I need to. Oh, that was probably the wrong one. Oh no, maybe not. We'll landscape this as well. We'll make sure we use a bit of not the landscaping tool, but the painting tool to paint a little path in. Adding to Greta's woes. How many more have we got here? If I take these, probably just one of this. Let's leave that nice row of them either side. That's quite nice, isn't it? It gets rid of this beast. There is still quite a lot to go, isn't there? Crikey. How many trees have I got rid of in this series, I wonder now? Quite a few, I would expect. Quite a few. Oh, we're thickening up again now as we get to the edge. It's getting narrow. It's getting narrow. Right, there we go. These are all an awkward angle. I wonder if I pull the chain in to get some of these out. Right, where does the grass start? Yeah, let's work back from this point. This is starting to get me confused now. Right. Yeah, I'm going to pick up the grass as well, definitely. You can't... you can't plough the grass under without... Oh, crikey. Cut that a bit high, didn't I? Yeah, Mercedes, I've seen a few people do that. It's quite a challenge finding the kit. That's what I've really enjoyed about this series, is actually really thinking ahead to what kit you need to buy. You know, poring over the mod sites to try and find mods that you want to use and that other people aren't using as well. Kind of made a point of trying to do that as well, not just copying the kit that Daggerwin had and stuff like that. Yeah, his Vintage Survival series is good. Right, there we go. Maybe one or two more, just so I can... We'll jump up in the air in a minute and see what we've done. There's a lot of trees cut down. Basically, we're helping fund the pallet business. Right, let's just go and let's have a little pop up in the air and see what kind of mess we've made of this. Shall we? Oh, that's quite a nice little path. Get rid of those birches up there. Maybe pop out another tree or maybe that one there. A couple more at the end here. Right, let's get you while I've got my bearings. Yeah, flight state off. How we do for time, actually? I've not been paying attention to the time all night. Gonna have to get another bale wrapper now if we're gonna have to if we do mow this and put a bit of grass in. It'll I thought we could just dump it in the silo pretty easily in the silage pit, couldn't we? Even though it won't be much, it'll be a wood harvester. I don't think they get a lot of money out of them actually, Melvin. I'm not sure. The best way to do it is to now what I would like to do this time is to cut them in half. Somebody was saying last episode that you can I sent a drone up, Scorpion. It was a chainsaw drone. Something like that. Yeah, somebody said actually you get more money for your wood. So if you've got I don't know, a 12 meter tree, 2 6 meter logs will get you more money than a 12 meter. I thought the longer the wood you got more money for it. But I'm interested to try that. So look at this. This is an odd tree, isn't it? That's like is that like a placeable tree? No, it's legit, that tree, isn't it? Kind of fun moving that. I think that one might be on the firewood list. Yeah, we could make some firewood with this one. Don't remember cutting that one down, actually. Didn't get through, we're not like, yeah, okay, I think we're done here. Nice. I'll get rid of that one just so we've got a bit of a wider space to go through. And there's a couple of silver birches up there. 4 meters, Mark. So steps are 4 meters, so 4 meters is the maximum, as in the optimal length for the wood. Interesting. I'll get all the branches off that. Right, let's run up and that's in base game maps. To be honest, I get so much money from the full lengths. I might just go with what I know. Money's starting to be less of an issue now. 6 meters, Nemo, that's interesting. We don't do science here. Just going to get rid of these because they're horrible. They're just horrible to chop up. I think we're going to get a decent amount of money out of these anyway. The log price fluctuate? No, you just get a standard price for logs. Actually, I've never seen. They may do it on some maps. I've never seen adjustable log prices. It seems to be quite a fixed thing. So here we are. Let's just cut a couple more of these so that there's a clear path through, and we will go and wind these up. What else have I got to do? I did just set myself a few things to do tonight. I think I've ticked them all off. Trees. Trees was the last one on the list. So we'll just keep an eye on what's going on in the field as well. It's probably time to ask you guys another little question as well. Is what do we plant in this field that we're just ploughing now with the white? We do need a cornfield somewhere, but I have not done that, Jonathan, but that's not a bad idea. I quite like the idea of that. Ploughing and cultivating the field so it's nice and smooth before you landscape it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. So we have got ourselves a path. That's an annoying tree. This one has to go. This is the problem now. I'll start just cutting into stuff and it goes. Right, let's get this done. There we go. There we go. Right. There's our loading trailer, but we do not have a truck. Because our truck is all the way up here. Attached to this ridiculously long trailer, which is too long. And actually you'll see when we're driving along with it. So we'll go and sell this as well. Scott, on this map, yeah, I've just got the standard fruits. I don't think there's any additionals on here. But I will just check for you, because now I'm not sure. Only, yeah, I added onions and... yeah, we're just base game here, mate. Bit of oilseed again. Bit of canola. Potatoes, stop it, Scorp. Although potatoes are good for the BGA. Now we've got a bit of money. Maybe we should look at sugar beet and potatoes. Because they will, they'll bring us a nice little income through the BGA. Beets. Oh, I'm seeing a bit of a theme here for sugar beets. Interesting. I'm not against sugar beet, guys. I'm not against it. The fields are big enough the fields are small enough to manage that it wouldn't be a super taxing harvest. Don't get me wrong, it still would be tough because there aren't any really wide. $1. Right, sell that. That's another 20,000 there. Right. That helps the funds as well. Beets, it's beets all round, guys. We're gonna do some corn anyway, Melvin. We'll definitely do a field of corn and a field of barley because that's what we need for the distillery. But we've got other fields now. Beets is. Oh, you guys want to see me suffer, don't you? You want to see me suffer. No, I'm down with beets. We can do beets. Slightly worried about equipment. I'm going to have to go and do a research now, but I'm alright with that. There's our new road. Once we've opened it up, we'll get rid of that tree right on the edge of the road there as well. Imagine if you could put the sugar in the distillery with the new sugar beet mod. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? I'll find some good stuff. Sugar beets. Alright, we're on it. We are on it. I'm not going to install the add-on. That's a step too far at the moment, but we'll maybe look at that in the future. Beer machines. Sugar beer. Right, let's see if we can pick these up in one go with the trailer. Or we're going to have to chop them. Or drag them out and line them up a bit. They're all kind of falling at the wrong angles, to be honest, for the trailer, which isn't ideal, but we'll try and work it out. Now I think this one, it's B. There we go. So it does pick them up at a bit of an angle. That's good. Oh man, I need to get onto the road. This is not ideal. There we go. Am I missing something? Where's my path gone? Do I need to cut a couple more trees down? Yeah, the Mac's great, Daryl. The noise is fantastic. Whoever did the sound for this is a suitably covered in FSG mud. What colour do tractors come in, sir, on your trailers? Well, they all come in FSG brown. FSG dirt brown. Right, I've lost my path. Ah, there it is. Look, we've got crikey, we've got... I thought I'd done this, but we've clearly missed a substantial part of the path. There we go. Whip these up. Give them a little slice and dice. Get rid of all of these. And I think probably this one as well. Oh, these two. Maybe leave that one. This one. There we go. Is that one alright? Or is that in the way still? Yeah, that one's alright. Don't want to cut too many down, he says, after just cutting down like 50 trees. Right. A few more logs. Don't want to pick up that silver birch because it's going to mess up my nice neat pile, but I'll maybe come back and get it at the end, see if it'll fit on. I'll have to unload and reload this to make it neat. Is there a full load here? Not picking that one up. Let's reverse up and get him, try him from a different angle. I have to leave him. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes they're actually longer than the 12 meters, so we... Yeah, see? Sometimes they're just a few mil longer. Rob, take care, mate. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Good to see you. Good to chat. Melvin, I know we have a biscuit factory near us here in Edinburgh. And it's awesome when they're baking. Well, I think some of these trees are longer than 12 meters. Either that or the angle's all wrong. No, there you go. Let's see if we can grab them. Oh look, the ploughing's finished as well. Yeah, there you go. They're just ever so slightly longer than 12 meters. Try that. Callum Mackey, hello from France. That's not a very French name there, Callum. You living over there now? Sounds more like a Scottish name to me. They still have limbs on. There's a limb hiding somewhere. What's happening? I think some of these are too long now. Crikey, we cut down more than I thought. Now let's grab that one. Let's keep going along and see how many we leave behind. And then we know we've got... It might be the angle they're at as well. I wonder if it's the angle they're at. It's grabbing some of them. Jeez. Oh, there's one. Let's pick up this one here. Aberdeen originally, living in France for 18 years. Very cool, mate. Let's go back and get the others. This auto-load trailer's funny if it's still in auto-load mode. Oh, there you go. Grabbed another one then, didn't it? And another. Reverse up and get that one. Might be able to take that one too. Well, that felt like quite a big tree, that one, didn't it? Grab this. Ooh. I'm trying to nudge them a little bit so they're not, you know, like a full 90 degrees from. Can we switch to the other side? Yeah, there we go. Oh look, mod clashes. That's my menu. Right, I'm going to pull the... What I'm going to do... I'm going to remove these. Unless I can pick that one up quickly. No. I'm going to drag those out. I'm going to drag those out using the chain. And we'll do them that way. It's quite a long track actually, isn't it? So we'll take them out to this green bit of land here, just squeeze through there. We will unload this and reload it so it's nice and neat and tidy. And then we will start and load Z. So we'll pile them up nicely next to it and then we'll reload them straight away. Take care, Melvin. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Oh, Scott's on another cracking single malt. There we go. Nice Argsy approved load of logs. So we'll leave him like that. We will go and get the logging chain and drag those up to the top here and maybe trim some of them down to size. Where did I leave the John Deere? I left it in here. Right, let's pick this up. And go and round up those rogue logs that didn't want to play ball. Definitely a full load in this, I think. I haven't seen how many were there then. Just got to find out where I might get rid of. That's another tree. I might get rid of that one there. Just maybe help us get into it. Cesar, how are you? I'm well, thank you. Hope you're doing well too. Take care, Alex, as well. All the best, mate. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see you. Trees everywhere. The guilt is real. That one we're going to come back with because that is going to be firewood. But in the interim, we will use this to drag these up to the top. Hopefully we're not going to get stuck around trees. All the best, Jonathan. All the best. we're not going to be on for much longer. Another 15 minutes and we'll call it there. I think we've done quite a good job here, so make sure I'm selected in the right vehicle, and then if I hit the B button, there we go. Right, let's go and round up these pesky logs. This usually gives you an idea if you've left any branches on as well, which can be a pain, as Mark said. This could get interesting. We want that one, but actually that one's in the way. This is gonna... I'm intrigued to see what this does. Oh, look at that, it's moved it nicely into the path that we wanted it. Look at that. Love it when stuff like that happens. Chain them up, grab you as well. Oh, I missed one. Come back for some more, actually. We don't want to overdo it. Let me grab that one. And this one, and that's a clean load. Honestly, Mercedes, don't worry about it, mate. No requirement to donate anything at all. Just glad you're here and enjoying the stream. Jonathan, take care too, mate. Sorry, not reading the chat. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Really good to see you. It's always appreciated. Slamma Jammer, welcome to the stream, mate. You could have two openings for this turn, actually. You could have one that goes down to the side there, and one that pops out the top here, couldn't you? Right, let's just drag these through and we'll get them in a nice row, and then we'll work out if they're go a bit further, shall we, so they're not hiding behind the trees. Shift and B, I think. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. There we go. Select the right things again. Right, let's go and grab those other ones, and then at least everything... Ah, there you go. See? That's why I love this community. Stuff like that. Thank you, Cranky. Very generous of you, mate. What a lovely thing to do. What a gent. Thank you, Cranky. Come back and get that in a minute. Right. Well, it'd be quite nice if we could get this load sold before the end of the stream, and then we can... that sets us up nicely for Sunday's episode and next big plans. Exciting stuff. We've actually got through quite a lot again tonight, haven't we? It's been quite an efficient stream. Let's see if we can grab all of these in one go. Should be able to now with no hassle. Have I missed any? It's a little bit further out than I would have liked, but we'll grab it anyway. There we go. There you go, Mercedes. You've now donated via Cranky, and your parents won't be annoyed with you. Everyone's a winner. Apart from Cranky, who's tenner out of pocket. But I think he's okay with that. There was a tree in there. I'll leave it there for now. Okie dokie. You're right, Speed, I do. Oh look, there's another tree. Everywhere you look. Trees I've killed. Definitely want to open that up at some point. That second bit. And this silver birch. Oh look, it's got a branch on it too. I'm not even sure if it'll load up that silver birch. So what I'll probably do is unload the others and leave that one. Should be able to just... In fact, the easiest thing to do is unload all the others. Shift B. And then we'll re-link the silver birch up, and then we can test at the end if it's... If we can put it on the load after everything else is done. And also get rid of that last little branch as well. I'm tempted to, Scott. I really am. But I mean, now I've piqued my own interest that I might be able to load it on after everything else is done. Right, let's do a bit of alignment now before we run the trailer at the side of it. This mod. So clever. So clever. Oh, did I miss it? Yeah, summer tyre. Well, that's not a bad idea actually, Scott. I like the idea of that. I do have a pallet somewhere as well, so I could do that. Good thinking, my man. Good thinking. Right, that'll do that. Let's park him there for now. Now, what side am I loading from? Left hand side. Hey! Left mitt switched on. They all going to go on? Oh, we've got 4 that aren't, 2 that aren't. So why do we think these 2 don't want to play ball? Undo the leg. I think... Yeah, they are ever so slightly too long. So if I do that, undo that... They're on! Job's a good one. Right. That's a good job done. Let's run them down. Just definitely helpful to pull them out of where you want them. The nice thing is the winch on it's really long as well, so on other maps if you've got trees on steep hills or down in valleys and you've got to pull them out, it can be very good from that perspective as well, because it's got quite a long winch on it. I don't tend to use it that way, but I know Args has used it that way. It's called the Taj Fun, and it is in the mod hub. It's in the in-game mod hub. but I don't know if I don't think it is going to be. Somebody can check now, but I don't think it will be for console. I think it probably uses a script to do the chains, the connecting of the chains and stuff. I wonder what I'll get to. Will I wash the Mac before the end of the stream speed? Right, I'll do that. We'll sell these, and we'll come back and we'll wash the Mac. How about that? I feel like I've buckled too easily on the washing of stuff tonight. I've buckled too easily. Yeah, sorry Nate, you missed the yard sale, dude. We had it earlier on. It was a riot, actually. Very good fun. I thought Mercedes was going to buy everything at one point. I imagine that functionality, the way you can connect the chains and pull stuff together, I just didn't think it would. I don't think it would work for console, unfortunately. So interestingly, I don't know if anybody saw the German podcast that Argsy posted up on the Discord server, and they were talking about trying to potentially get cross-platform in multiplayer. But they were saying that's down to Microsoft and Sony to give permission to do that or allow that to happen. And I think the same is true of scripted mods. You know, if they wanted to, they would allow scripted mods on console, but they don't. But they don't want to unlock the platform to be allowed to do that. So 24,000 in wood. Let's go. We are 10k away from 200,000 in the bank. That's insanity. Right. Just to keep Speed happy, we'll wash the truck. William, you maybe convert to PC FS. Crikey, I'm probably responsible for a lot of new PCs. The amount of people that have said that, I kind of, yeah. Good. It's, for me, it's just the flexibility on PC makes it great. Hey Ibis, how's it going, man? Yeah, we're making money, mate. We are definitely making money these days. It's almost stopping being a survival series now, isn't it? But we've come too far to stop now. Nate, is that the same truck you've had all along? No, Nate. We invested in a new truck a few episodes ago. We needed one for the field that we're looking at. Red is this one here, number 8, and it is it's not that expensive. It is 69,000. We should probably just buy that, shouldn't we? What do we think, guys? Do we buy it or do we wait? Do we buy it or do we wait? Hang on, Mark. You're not a mod, so you won't have the link won't have shown up. But now, do it again now, Mark, and the link should appear. Buy it, yeah, buy it, do it, buy, buy it. I'm gonna, I can't tell, but I think you might want me to buy it. Wait for a crop in it. Well, actually, John, I think it's already been planted, so let's just do a double check. I think it's got oats in it. It does need ploughing, but it's growing. Don't know how fertilized it is either. If I turn that off. 0 fertilization, and it doesn't need lime, that's okay. Buy land, it can always be sold. That's a very good point. Buy. The buys have it. You've earned it, buy it. How much is 7? 500,000. Don't think we can afford that one. Just buy it. Buy bright. Buy field 7. If I had the money, I would, Daryl. Right, there you go. Our first proper field. Would I like to buy this? Yes, I would. There we go. We own field 8. That, straight ahead of us, is ours. Yeah, I'll be able to get fertiliser on that before we sell it, before we harvest it. Happy days. Well, that's progress, isn't it? That's a big step forward. Actually owning some land. But field 7's the dream. We'll know we've made it when we buy field 7. Right. A minute to go till midnight. I am a proper landowner as opposed to some weirdo that lives in the woods. Some hermit. Right, Speed gets his wish. Put some potatoes in it. Well, yeah, they're probably more used to me than the oats that are in there at the moment. Oats are absolutely... So I might just plough it under and put something else in it that's a little bit more useful. Like literally some of this dirt's been on here for ages, so... There we go. X blank donation. Thank you very much, sir. That's very kind of you. For the $4.99. Look at those chrome rims. Didn't even know it had chrome rims. There we go. Might as well clean the trailer too. It's twice I've used that in one night. Right, let's get this parked up. And this, we're gonna. Who suggested we should do music? This will never be sold. It's the greatest thing I've bought on the series. Is that tractor? John Lass is away. Take care, buddy. Right, there we go. I'll just leave him hooked up for now, shan't I? Okay. We are done, I think, here, guys. I will... Anybody who bought a piece of equipment, drop me a note in the Discord and we'll get the links up there and shared with you. We've got a few things to do next episode. Let's go and get the white off the field as well and park him up. We've got to plough that other field under. We've got our new field to decide what we want to do with. Lots going on. So, should be a good episode on Sunday. But thank you all, as always, for your company and your brilliant chat. It's always enjoyable spending a bit of time with you, so much appreciated. And we'll hopefully see you all again next Wednesday. In the meantime, it'll be Bull's Gap on Sunday as well for the regular series. And I don't know after that. We'll see. Supposed to be Italy tomorrow if I get the video done in time. If not, it might be Friday. But keep an eye out for that. And we'll catch up very soon. But thanks, as always, for watching. You're a brilliant bunch. And I appreciate your company and your humour and entertainment. So have a good one. I will see you all again next week. Bye for now. Take care. Bye-bye.